Hey friends, my name is Bilal Khan and today I'm going to make some modifications in this proctl project. So the modification is basically I'm going to prevent the member from logging out when he updates the account name. Alright, so let's say if the member has updated the account name, then in that case the member should not be logged out. Instead the member will be logged in as it is. Alright, but only in case of if the member has updated the email address or the member has updated the password, then in that case the member will be logged out and he can log in with the new email address or a new password. All right, so this is the thing that I'm going to modify, and I have done it in my previous video, so I'm going to reverse it. But before working on this, as you can see here that I'm present in the get.go file, so I'm going to make some modification, and this is the full name, so I'm going to remove it because I have forgotten in my previous video. So let's remove it from here, and after that, as you can see that this is the get full name. This is the error that I got, and I'm going to remove it. Let's remove this string also because it is not required now, and let's remove the string from here also. All right, so now there are three strings, 1 2 3 1 2 3, and these are 1 2 3 strings. So after that, as you can see here that inside this set member.go file, it is giving me an error that you need to delete the full name from here also, so it is empty. So I will remove this from here, and let's go to the login.go file, and inside this file you can see that this is the get credentials, member credentials, so it is giving me the same error. So I will remove this full name also from here. But I'm also going to remove the Redis member account name. So why? Because I'm not using it in the login functionality. All right, so I just want the member to log in based on the email address and the password. So I'm preventing the account name to be logging in. All right, so it should not interrupt in the logging. So the account name should be deleted from here because I don't want the account name to be interrupting the login functionality. Instead, the user can only log in with the help of email address and the password. All right, so this is the thing that I'm going to prevent, and let's remove it from here. Let's write like this. So it is the empty string, so I'm not going to interrupt the account name to be present in the login functionality. So instead the member can only log in based on the email address and the password. So let's save this, and now the next thing that I'm going to show you is to go to the update.go file. But before this, as you can see here that here is still the account name is present in the set member.go file. So why I have written it like this? So basically I have just saved this account name in the set member.go file in order to show to the user that hey, this account name is logged in. So as you can see here that this is the account name that is currently written here, and it is saved in the Redis. All right, so as you can see here it is saved in the Redis. But now when I will go to the status.go file, as you can see here that inside this status.go file, this is the account name that is called. All right, so when the user will write proctl status, then in that case the member account name will be shown to the person that hey, you are, or this member has logged in as account name. All right, so it will not interrupt in the updating functionality. It will not basically log out when the user will update the account name. Instead, it will only be used when the user will type proctl status. So in that case, the user will be shown to the status will be shown to the user that hey, this account name has logged in currently. All right, so it is just showing for the status of the proctl. It is not going to interrupt the login or the logout functionality. All right, so this is the thing. This is the reason that I have written it in the set member.go file that hey, if the user has that, first of all it will save it in the Redis when the user will set the member credentials, and after that it will not be used in the login functionality and in other functionalities because it will only be used in the status. All right, so once the user writes proctl status, then in that case it will be shown to him that hey, this account name user has logged in. So I hope you understood. So let's go to the update.go file, and inside this file you can see that the member account name is also used. So basically I'm going to update the member account name, as you can see here, member account name, this one. All right, so I'm not going to make some kind of limitations to it like you should delete the token, but instead this delete token functionality should be deleted from here, that if the user has updated the account name, then in that case it will not prevent it to log out. It will not prevent it to log in again. All right, so this is the thing that I'm going to work. So let's save this, And let me just show you in the terminal, and after that you will understand. All right, so let's write go install. After that let's write let's write open another terminal. Password, use proctl, select members. As you can see here that this is the email address, so I will delete it. Delete from members where id is equal to 38, like this. And after that let's write proctl logout, log in with the admin user. All right, and the password is going to be 1122. all right, so now you are logged in as a admin user. Vanes logged in. So this was the thing that I was talking, that as you can see here that the vanes is taken from the here, from the status, this account name. So similarly the member account name will be taken in the status, and it will be shown to us like this. All right, so when I will make the member credentials, when I will set the member credentials. All right, so this was the thing. So let's write proctl invite mem kaifa this email address. So let's wait for this. As you can see here that now the member is sent, the email address has been sent. So let's copy this, let's write clear proctl logout. Now check this proctl check in order to give the email address. I will write like this. After that let's write the verification code. The member is verified. So if I show you the member credentials, you can see that these are the member credentials that are now inserted, only the email address. After that, the next thing that I'm going to do is to write the set member credentials. So set mem kaifa, this is the email address, this is the password is going to be this one, and the full name is this one, FIBB1, and account name is this one. So now this account name will be saved here also. All right, so this account name will be saved. When I will give this account name, it will be saved in the Redis, and after that when I will write the status.go file, it will fetch that account name, and after that it will get it and show it to me. All right, so this is the thing that I was talking about, but they will not be used here in this update.go file. Instead it will only be used when the as you can see here that this account name will only be used when you will get the member credentials, but it will not interrupt when the user will update the account name, and it will basically be logging out. It will not log out, instead it will be logged in as the same user. So I will show you, but before working on this, let's press enter on this. You can see that now the member successfully the member credentials are set up. If I show you, you can see that the member data are inserted, but after that if I show you the status of it, you can see that the kaifa is logged in. All right, so because I have used this member account name here, so that's the reason that the kaifa is logged in. So this is the reason that I was talking about. So now let's go to the update.go file. All right, so let's open this update.go file, and inside this file you can see that this is the account name, but let's write proctl update mem. Let's write the account name. So if I enter the account name like hello world, so now this account name will be saved in the what you can say in the member account Redis, so that once it is saved in the member account Redis, it will be shown to us with the status also. All right, so when I will type this procedure status again, it will show it to me in the status. All right, and after that it will not store it in the and it will also store it in the what you can say when the user will update the email or the password. All right, so in that case it will also be stored there, so that a new member account name will not be stored. Instead only the previous member account name will be stored there. So let's write update mem. You can see that the proctl update mem, if I type proctl status, now you can see that the hello world is now logged in, because it is taking the member account names data from here, from this key. All right, So after that, if I show you the status of it, you can see that the member is logged in. I am not logged out. In my previous video, I have shown you that when I was changing the account name, it was making me logged out. So now I am not logged in. I can only logged out if I change the password of it, or if I change the email address of it. Let's say if I change the password or the email address, let's write proctl update mem, and let's change the password of it. So the password is 2233. Now you can see that the member credentials are successfully updated. If I show you previously GE, if I show you again, now you can see the password is changed. This is the hello word that is changed. But if I write proctl status, you will see that the user is logged out. So now it can only log out when I will change the account name and when I will change the password. It will not be logged out when I will change the account name. All right. So this was the thing that I was talking about. All right. So let's write git add git commit m. Let's say preventing the member from logging out after updating the account name, like this account name. So let's write git push origin master. Now you can see that the data is gone here. So yeah, refresh it. 72 commits preventing the member from logging out after updating the account name. All right. So yeah, so I hope you understood and liked this video. So if you liked it, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, then ask those questions in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer all of them. So till then, goodbye.